struck. Oh no, I take you to the dump, 'cause you're my queen. Take you uptown, I'll show you the sights you know you wanna ride. I'm a garbage truck, truck. We'll pass the mansions by, drive right through the needle's eye. Oh my.
You're watching Mobilian.com. I'm Kris Skoda. This is Sean. Sean, you've been involved with Storm Chasers on Discovery Channel. You're premiering your movie here at the IMAX. What is it about storms, man?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not just the storms. It's the tornadoes. That's really what gets me excited, and something that is, it's just a crossroad, tornadoes, between something that's beautiful, utterly jaw-dropping, beautiful, stunning, mesmerizing, and then something that's deadly and that can do you harm. And so I think there's attraction to that kind of entity, especially something that seemingly appears out of nothing. You have a supercell storm, then all of a sudden the tornado kind of, magically, appears in front of you.
Right.
It's kind of otherworldly, really. And I've just been drawn to try and capture that.
Now, I understand that you built this entire thing yourself, more or less.
I did.
You did the welding, you did the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Well, this is pretty impressive, man. And for those of you who are now seeing it through editing flashbacks, this thing looks like, I mean, it came straight out of your favorite sci-fi movie. I mean, like, this is true science fiction.
Yeah, like a 1970s sci-fi movie with a guy people have to cross the zombie-infested desert.
Yeah, so everybody gets in one of these.
Yeah, they get one of these. There's usually rockets on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that kind of movie.
Tell me just a little bit about the film Tornado Alley and what you were trying to accomplish.
Yeah, I wanted to make a film that really showcased the weather that we experienced out there. And so, to that end, I spent 8 seasons chasing tornadoes, collecting footage for this film.
So 8 seasons, 8 years?
Yeah, 8 years.
Oh, wow.
8 years. And the second part I wanted to show in the film was, the science being done in the field. And there was this Vortex 2 project that happened in 09 and 010. And that was, massive radar trucks, pods that they were dropping in the path of tornadoes. So one aspect of the film is kind of the adventure of the two, trying to get as close as possible and getting that shot of a tornado coming directly at you, and impacting you.
Right.
And then the second part was the science being done in the field to understand, tornadoes better.
Right.
Now the idea is that you're building a tool, a platform. Hopefully it's the best tool possible to get shots of, extreme weather, and while remaining safe.
So in a way, like in a small way, it's almost like this is one big cage for the camera, sort of thing. I mean, like people build all these rigs and stuff for their cameras and for different,
This is a 15,000-pound movable tripod for an IMAX camera.
It's gonna be close coming up on this Impala.
Yeah. No wedding?
I don't know if we got it.
Well, I got my side.
We don't have my side. We do not have my side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you hear Jim Cantorie's over in Skoda today?
Yeah, I saw that last night.
Do you get along with Jim Cantorie?
Oh,
I don't.
We don't really cross paths much.
Yeah. There's definitely a big cross-section of the public that when they hear that he's coming to their city, they're just like, come on, Cantorie. Like, it's almost like he's the cause of the storm,
Right.
He's always with it.
Well, public awareness goes way up. That's a good thing. But in a way, there's the feeling that you are benefiting from other people's, grief,
right.
Which is hard to do. And for us, the only way you can really, mentally get around that is that you try and help as much as you can. You're calling in the warnings when the tornado forms. You're getting into position. you see a house get hit or a car get hit, you know, you're then a first responder. And usually, you know, we're chasing with 2 paramedics with us, so you know we can actually do something in the moment.
How many people do you usually have in here?
There's 4 in here, and then we have a follow vehicle with 3 people.
Is that Tiv 1?
No, that's what we call Doghouse. It's a support vehicle.
The Doghouse?
Yeah, we got that name from one year we made the mistake of having a CB in the Tiv and listening to trucker, you know, talk. And our secondary vehicle was described as a Doghouse. And so the name stuck.
I like it. And let me ask you, how long have you been chasing storms?
I first went out in 1999. We were doing an IMAX film called Forces of Nature, and I mean I fell in love with storm chasing the first couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And for that production, you know, we didn't have a tank. You know, the idea hadn't had an idea yet. So it was pretty much driving around in rented minivans from Enterprise to try and capture, you know, this footage. But with the minivans, you know, you see something you wanted to film, and then you'd have to stop the vehicle, you'd have to throw your tripod out, then lug out your 92-pound IMAX camera, set that up, and by the time you're ready to film,
it's almost gone.
Yeah, it's such a fast-moving fluid environment that whatever you saw initially, you know, had maybe dissipated.
Right.
Or if you were extremely lucky, you actually had the tornado coming at you. And you wanted to stand your ground for as long as possible, because the closer the tornado got, the more amazing the visuals were.
Right.
But at a certain time with the minivan, you had to turn tail and get out of it. And usually when you were leaving, it's when you desperately wanted to stay.
Right.
And so when that production was done, I wanted to keep chasing, and I wanted to build a vehicle that we could stand our ground with, that we could get those last precious moments where you really experience the full strength of these tornadoes.
You got it on my side. Yeah, we're good.
I think we could have made it down that street.
I think we were about to hit that car. And so that guy looked so worried. I don't think it was his car, but he stood out there.
Yeah, he wanted to know what's going on. This IMAX camera goes up in the turret. I made this ball mount. You get level, and then you have an air locker. Lock it in place. Then you have this to film through. And then you rotate this guy around, get your shot. If it gets too hairy, then you close it.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's fun. Kind of like Star Wars. If people are interested in severe weather, tornadoes, lightning, hail, storm structure, you know, they should come down to the IMAX theater here and check out Tornado Alley.
And how long is Tornado Alley playing?
I think it's playing through September.
Oh wow, so you got lots of time, guys. Check out Tornado Alley till September at the IMAX.
We just roll it away.